What's going on, everybody? King of Dragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the DC Comics Multiverse Batman vs. Superman Toys R Us exclusive Superman. Now here we do have Superman in the packaging. This is the Toys R Us exclusive version, so he has a darker color scheme as well as the alternate head. And an alternate piece to the grapnel gun, which I'm excited for. Same image of Superman that we got with the promotional Batman vs. Superman figures. Shows off the grapnel gun with Superman's piece, which appears to be just the claw launching itself, so really looking forward to see how that looks. And then Superman, which is the first Superman we had a look at from the DC Multiverse line. Not much to say about the packaging, so what we're going to do now is take a little break, get him open up, and then we'll go on to the rest of his review. So sit tight, everyone. And so here we have Superman posed and out of the packaging. Before we get onto the figure, let's actually show off his collect and connect piece of the grapnel gun. He does come with this piece of the grapnel gun. You can see the hook is right here. The hook, unfortunately, is not articulated, so these don't actually fold in, but this pegs on just right there. You can see it is a little warped out of packaging, but I do like the effect, and I'm probably going to have this displayed on my grapnel gun, but I'll see how it looks with both this one and Batman's piece. Moving that off to the side, here we do have Superman out of the packaging, and I have to say I really do like the way this figure came out. He does have one accessory, that being this alternate head sculpt. I think it's actually the same head that he has on him right now. The only difference is that the eyes are painted so that it looks like he's doing his heat beam. The only problem with it is that it doesn't look nice. You can see that the whites are actually not aligned properly, and I know there's ways to do heat vision eyes. This is not the way to do it. But if you want to switch the heads out, his head does come off fairly easy. You can switch the head on and off. And now it looks like he's using his heat ray vision, or kind of, sort of, not really. It's a nifty accessory, but not one that I'll be using to display my Superman with. But going on to the figure, I have to say I am liking this Superman a little more than I honestly thought I would, and part of it is the color scheme. Now, I know Superman's colors are red and blue, and this is like a really dark blue, almost, I don't know, almost navy color. And then his cape is like this really dark burgundy color. But that's the way it actually was in the movie. Which, if you're going for likeness in the movie, this is probably the way to go, because the suit looks phenomenal. Speaking of previous figures, let's actually put Superman right here really fast and bring out the previous Dawn of Justice Superman. And here we have the Dawn of Justice single card Superman posed next to the Toys R Us exclusive Superman, and as you can see, the colors vary really, well, they greatly vary between the two. And I have to say, I really do like the way this one looks more like the movie Superman, and when it comes to the face, they both have very weak likeness to Henry Cavill. If you had to go with either one, I would say this one is probably the way to go. It probably has the most resemblance to Superman, whereas this one just kind of looks, I don't know who this one looks like. It's not Henry Cavill, but this one does look Superman-ish, I guess. Looks really nice, and again, it's the exact same bodysuit that we saw with the Dawn of Justice Superman. Really loving all this detail throughout the costume. I don't think a lot of people appreciate just how much detail went into the Dawn of Justice Superman. Even to the point where they even sculpted and painted all this detail on the back, and this one just, you can see, bolsters all that paint detail and sculpt detail. So overall, if you're looking for your definitive Dawn of Justice Superman, I think this is the way to go. I really do like the way his colors look, and the detail is phenomenal on him. When it comes to articulation, he has the exact same articulation that you had with the original Superman. Although, his head doesn't seem to be as loose, and he does get some upward movement with it, as well as some downward play. He can tilt his head left and right, turns left and right, up and down, side to side, so that's all good there. Arms on a Baldwin go out to about that far. Do a full 360. They do butt up against the cape a little bit, but they do go all the way around. He spins at the bicep, single jointed at the elbow, spins at the wrist. And all the joints on him are really tight. He has a waist swivel right here. Legs go forward to about right there. Goes back about that far. Leg goes out that far. He has a swivel at the above the knee, which is standard DC-UC style. He has a single joint in the knee. No boot swivel, but he does have an up and down hinge for his boot, but we don't get any rocker ankle. But that's pretty good for the Multiverse line. So what we're going to do now is take a little break, get him posed for my final thoughts, then we'll wrap up this review. So sit tight, everyone. And so here we have Superman posed for my final thoughts. Overall, I really do love the way this Superman came out. He actually might replace this guy on my display. I don't know, I'll just have to see what they look like in the display. Maybe have this one fighting the armored Batman suit. But anyway, I wasn't able to find this guy or Batman in store. I actually had to resort to eBay to pick them up. Now, I did win an auction for both of them. I think it came out to about $42, which is pretty good, seeing as how when this guy was in stores, they were asking about $50 for him and about $30 for Batman. If you can get this guy at a really good deal, I highly recommend you pick him up. He'll look good in your Dawn of Justice display, and the color scheme works for Dawn of Justice. I really did like this Superman, but I love the color scheme on him more. I love the darker colors. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and check out all my other action figure reviews. All my toy reviews are up, as well as all my DC Multiverse figures. So if those interest you, go ahead and check them out. As always, if there's a figure you would like to see me review, go ahead and let me know down in the comments. And if it fits in my collection, I'll definitely have a look at it. And until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Take care, everyone.